Yo, what up everybody? So I'm gonna do a quick video on putting together one of these wheels. I already have one of these put together on the bike. It's a 350-8 MC 46J, the Shinko tire. I don't know if you can see that. Shinko tire. Here's the size of the tire. And then we have, this was just like a little combo kit that came on eBay. Size 4-8. Sedona. I don't know, some little cheap brand. These aftermarket wheels. These are made by TB Parts, I believe is what it was. Those basically they just sandwich together like that. Let me get a razor knife. By razor knife I mean flathead screwdriver. So those just sandwich together like that. Basically what you're gonna need to put these together is super simple. You just pop them out. You'll see the valve stem side, the drum shoe side, which will go in like that because you got your little notch that goes on the fork. So you'll always have the drum side with the valve stem side, so the offset's not different because you do have different offsets on these wheels. I guess you can't really see it on camera, but you can see how much of a deep dish it has on one side versus the other side, and that's basically to compensate the distance of the hub here. And these hubs are all brand new rebuilt hub, new bearings front and rear. So basically what I like to do is I like to get the tube out, pull it out, pop it with the screwdriver, pull the tube out. You got just a basic tube with the bent valve stem. You're going to want to stuff it down into the tire. Just put it all in there and you just basically stuff it down in there nice and straight. I mean, it's really cold out here, so this tire is going to be a little bit of a pain to get down in there, or this tube, I'm sorry. We'll get this down in there real quick and then we'll get going with the process. Once you get the tube in there, it's so simple to put together. Basically just wanted to film this little video of, you know, putting the rim together, which I'm sure everybody knows how to do, but you never know, there could be people out there that are unaware of how the rim and tube and tire all go back together. So we're going to put this in there like that. That'll be done like that. I'm going to shoot a little bit of air in there. Alright, so you're gonna take your Harbor Freight air chuck, that's absolute garbage, by the way. Hook that up. You're gonna want to fill this tube up just a hair. Just get it sitting down in there just pretty. There we go. Just enough to pinch it inside the wheel. So as you can see, you know, it's in there pretty good. So it fits in there flush. And then what I like to do is I will take the deep dish side with the valve stem hole in it. Just put it right over that guy like that. Make sure it's nice and straight. Pull the valve core through there. And just pop that down in there. Boom. Sides pretty much done. You'll be able to see the bead too when you get it on there. So that's done. Flip it over. Line your wheel up here. All your holes. Rotate until it matches. Just that. Remember, you want disc brake side on the back side. So you just pop that there. That goes on there like that. TB or TP parts, I don't remember. I'll put a link in the description. Got 2 of these. Start threading these into the hub. Of course, I got paint all in there, so it's going to be a pain to get those in there. They're going in there super crooked, which is great. You know what I'm saying? So these bolts look absolutely terrible, which is fine. Grab a 12 mil for these ones. So I like to tighten the hub up first, where it kind of centers everything. And you can see it's all centered up right here on the hub. Some paint just broke off of there because it's cold. That's all centered. You get your nuts here. Start, tightening up the back side. Because once this wheel's clipped together, clamped together, or whatever, you can set the bead. Zip those in there. Neighbors love me, by the way. All right, that's all zipped in there. You can see we got a pretty massive gappage on the bead there, which I'm gonna let some of this air out, so that way I can get this tube and tire in there just right. Just kind of finesse it around there. Pushalizers on it. Yep, that seems about right. Get our Harbor Freight air chuck on. Done deal. All ready to go. One Z50 wheel ready to be put on the bike. So now you want to put this wheel on. You got this little spacer. It's going to be a straight pane. It's a little basically metal spacer. And then you got your drum shoe on the other side, which is, it's going to eventually come back off because I'm going to be rebuilding the putting new shoes on it. So I'm going to put that on there and let's see if I can do it one-handed, but I doubt it. There you go. We got that on there. That was a job. Yep, that's all in there. There it is, finished product. I'll get you guys a nice close shot of it. There's the front tire. Gonna be a unit. So to put these decals on, I'm just using this stuff called Rapid Tack. You just basically, it's a cleaner slash applicator fluid. Spray it on, and then you can move your decal wherever you need to go. Just come in a little shoot. I'm gonna spray a little on the back of the decal. Tiny bit on there. That way I can apply it. And then it's free to move around. So you just squeegee it out. Kind of want to just work your decal just like that. Start pushing this stuff out. And that's all she wrote. And you pretty much, let's get you down in there. You pretty much come out with something like that. Then this white will peel off. And sticker underneath. And then we'll just take the thing off like so. As you can see, like it'll come off a little bit if you don't have that adhesive spray out of there, the applicator spray, I'm sorry. You just want to kind of do it in there like so. Just keep working it, and that's that. I mean, you'll come out with a brand new Honda decal on there. Boom. Looks pretty sweet. Look at that. Beautiful. So now I'm going to work the top tank, which would be this sticker right here. Read owner's manual, blah 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 blah. That'll go like right about here. A mosquito right there I just killed, go all over my hand, disgusting. I'm gonna send it there. Just whack that mosquito out the sky. So I've been sitting here Trying to get some heat through it, and then once you get those on there, they just peel off like that. So I'm gonna keep getting a little bit more heat in it, because at first it didn't look like this clear film come off, but it actually does. It just takes a second for it to bond up on there. So almost there. So now that that's finished, we can just peel this bird off of here. So satisfying. Boom. Throw that in the trash. Give her a little wipey do. Ta-da! And now what you have, a finished product. You have your caution labels on there. You got your Honda tank. All ready to go. Now you just it's got two little tabs in there. Just kind of hook onto this like so, like that. And then you just kind of slip her on there. Boom. And then we got the, wherever I put the hardware to it, which is right here. It's OEM. Now I'm sure there's other channels out there that have, you know, better restoration, in-depth how-to-dos and whatever. This is just something that I'm kind of doing in my garage to make the time go by, you know. Starting to look like a mini bike now, eh? Slap the seat on for you real quick. Boom. Yeah, that's looking nice. That's looking like a mini bike now. And this gas tank is from tbparts.com. It's a OEM repop, because my old one, I mean, it had so many pinholes, it was way too far gone. The solution that I put it on there is called Rapid Tack Cleaner and Application for decals, graphics, and film. And then we have a couple more decals we got to put on. Swing arm, and then we have the chain cover. I'm not sure where this little one goes. I think it goes on the number plate. This is the one where I was wondering where it went, so if anybody knows where this one goes, I think it goes right here on the front fender, but I'm not sure because I looked online and I can't find any information on that sticker. And then I don't know where this one goes either. We'll figure it out, but the rest of these I know where they go. But that's looking good so far.